my name is Stephanie. Thank you for joining us in our segment, Having Coffee with the Yakima Health District, where we will be inviting community partners to share information about the work that they're doing in the community, as well as additional resources. Today, we have Lisbeth Maceda from Educational Service District 105, where she will be sharing more about her work.
Hi, thank you, Stephanie, for having me here today. My name is Lisbeth Maceda. I work for the ESD 105 as a Behavioral Health and Wellness Coordinator, and happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And to begin, could you share a little bit more about your role at ESD 105?
Yeah, so within my role, we talk a little bit about we'll talk a lot about substance use and mental health prevention. So there's a lot of trainings for student, parents, and teachers, and just how to recognize some of these warning signs and some of these signs where youth are using any substances or are dealing with any mental health.
Wow, so you guys do have a lot of different events and support for families. I know one big event that is coming up is National Drug Take Back Day. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that day is?
Yeah, so with National Drug Take Back Day, what happens is that we invite all community members to come and dispose of their unwanted medication. So if you have unused medications or expired medications, you can come and safely dispose of them here. Oftentimes, we might just flush them down the toilet or just throw them out in the garbage. So if you flush them down the toilet, what could happen is that we can harm animals from the sea. If we throw them out in the garbage, somebody else might get their hands on them. So we want to safely dispose of the unwanted medications. So we will be having this event coming up.
Perfect. And then for safely disposing of medication, is there a way that they need to bring the medications, or is it just going to be in the bottle that they're from, or how would that go?
Yeah, so you can bring them and just bring the bottles and dispose of them, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag, or you can put them in a grocery bag. Come and just drop them off into our bigger box that we have. We don't ask you your name. There's no questions at all. You just come dispose, and we will have actually resources there for you. So if you want to access those resources, we will have something similar like this here. We won't have it in a box, but we will have locked med bags, so you can take one with you. If you have medications that you need to store or lock up, we can provide you with that as well.
Perfect. And then are community members are able to bring the prescription medications and non-prescription medications? Do they have to be in like a solid form or liquid form for these disposals?
Yeah, that's a really good question. You can bring liquid, or you can bring just your pills, right? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be prescribed. It could be Advil, or it could be oxycodone, right? Advil is not prescribed, and then oxycodone is. So any of those medications you can bring back.
Oh, perfect. So a great resource for the community to dispose of their medication safely. And we know the importance of being able to dispose of them safely, so people aren't able to access them, especially in households where there may be small ones there. Being able to safely dispose of them will prevent people from accessing them, especially the little kids. And then also being able to prevent from using other people's medications too. And as Lisbeth mentioned, there are lockbox medications where people can safely store their medications to prevent people from accessing them. Here is just a box that is an example that people can have in their households that is through a code and can safely be stored. And I know at some of these National Take Back events happening on April 27th, there will be lots of opportunities for people to also receive a bag similar to this style where they can safely store their medications to prevent people from accessing them. So thank you, Lisbeth, for sharing that. And then could you share a little bit more about where these events will be taking place on April 27th?
Yeah, they will be happening all over the Yakima Valley. So we have a location here in Yakima. We actually have 3 locations here in Yakima: Fiesta Foods, YVCC, Catholic Charities. We have Titan and Kawichi that have the food bank, and we do have Wapato Marketplace and Granger at Radio Cadena.
Perfect. And thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.